Hey everyone, it is Christina again, also known as Christina's Goblet of Books, and today I'm here to show you some books that I got in the month of August as well. These are some spooky books, so I'm posting a little bit later because I'm not going to be reading these until probably October and maybe some of November. We'll see how many I can get through. So I actually got these with my best friend Danielle, and we went to Barnes & Noble in the mindset of we need spooky books. So she actually set me on a few of them because she watched The Haunting of Hill House on Netflix. I watched the first handful of episodes, but I haven't finished it yet. So we wanted to get that book. We wanted to get the book that's going to be based on the sequel, but I'll get into that in a minute. So I got 6 books for my spooky books, and I'm going to first start with Carrie by Stephen King. So this one, I've always wanted to read Stephen King, and as I've stated in the that book vlog, sorry, that I did, I got the book It, and I was talking to a coworker about it, and my coworker said, actually, you might want to start with Carrie. It's a little bit shorter and a little bit easier to read than It. If you start with It, you might not keep reading Stephen King books. So I was like, okay, then I'll do that. So I got Carrie. It was only $8, and so they had a bigger version of it that I think was like 13 or 14. But the only reason why this is $8 is because it's like a shorter book. But honestly, it's the font is not that small. So I was like, I'll pay half the price for a smaller book. That's fine. So I've never seen the movie either, so this is going to be a complete surprise to me. And it says, Carrie may be picked on by her classmates, but she has a gift. She can move things with her mind. Doors lock, candles fall. This is her power and her problem. Then an act of kindness as spontaneous as the vicious taunts of her classmates offers Carrie a chance to be normal, until an unexpected cruelty turns her gift into a weapon of horror and destruction that no one will ever forget. And this also says, gory and horrifying, you can't put it down. So this is technically part of the horror drama genre, sorry, and #1 bestseller. The cover's really pretty. Guaranteed to chill you. So why not? Like, I feel like spooky season is upon us, and why not read this? This is probably the best book to read for spooky season. So I'm very, very excited to do this. So next, as I mentioned, we wanted to do Haunting of Hill House. So she got the book. I ended up not getting this until a little bit later because they only had 1 copy. So I got The Haunting of Hill House. And this one is about a family that ends up moving out of a house, but you see them as adults. And it says, Dr. Montague, a scholar looking for solid evidence of psychic phenomena, Theodora, his lovely and lighthearted assistant, Luke, the adventurous future inheritor of the estate, and Eleanor, a friendless, fragile young woman with a dark past. As they begin to cope with chilling and horrifying occurrences beyond their control or understanding, they cannot possibly know what lies ahead. For Hill House is gathering its powers, and soon it will choose one of them and make them its own. So in the show, they're related. This doesn't seem like they're related in here. Well, I guess I'll find out when I read it. That's interesting. But it's considered a classic by Shirley Jackson. So I'm very, very excited. The next book that I got is The Turn of the Screw, The Aspern Papers, and 2 Stories by Henry James. This is also a classic. So this one, I only paid $5, which is really nice. But I got this one because my best friend said the sequel or the 2nd season of Haunting of Hill House is going to be based on this book. So I'm really excited to read this one and be ahead of the curve, hopefully, when the season comes out. And this one says, it is a collection of 4 most popular shorter works. And it's the Aspern Papers, Turn of the Screw, The Jolly Corner, and The Beast in the Jungle. In the Aspern Papers, cultures, generations, and genders clash as a literary historian tries to pry a packet of letters written by an important American poet from the woman to whom they were sent many years later. And this is The Turn of the Screw, which is the one. So The Turn of the Screw is actually the one that it's going to be based off of, not the other short stories, I don't think. I'm pretty sure she said just The Turn of the Screw. And that one says, the most sophisticated ghost story ever written finds a governess haunted by spirits that seem connected to the children in her care. Are they truly supernatural beings or projections of her own repressed feelings? As a critic of the popular spiritualism of the 1890s and an exploration of the subjective point of view in narrative, the story remains a fascinating classic of suspense. So, sorry, I think I'm getting a cold. So that's really exciting. So the last spooky books that I got is the movies based on these. So I got the Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, and who knew there's 3 of them. So I'm buddy reading this with my best friend Danielle at some point as well, and oh my gosh, even the pictures on these look so scary. Like, this is the first one. And this one, more scary stories. Like, this one's really freaky. And this one is even freakier. This looks like a witch. Scary Story 3, More Tales to Chill Your Bones. So, I want to chill my bones. It's spooky season. I'm super excited. I can't wait to read these. And I feel like these will be really fun because they're short. So, like this first one, oh my god, the pictures in here are so creepy. Oh, that one's really creepy. Look at that. Oh my god, it says, How That Dead Man Danced. Interesting. Like, this one is only, sorry, I'm looking at the bibliography. Oh my gosh, why does this have like a million things? Notes, abbreviations. Was it an APA format? Okay, anyway. So this is 87 pages to read. And they all look about the same size. So that's amazing. So these are pretty much just what they are. So short stories. It says there are songs in here, psychic tales, legends, drawings, as you saw that creepy one. Perfect for reading alone or aloud in a dimly lit room. Okay, first of all, I'm not reading this in a dimly lit room by myself because I'm going to probably be so scared and crying. And then I'm going to call my best friend and ask her what part she read up to yet because I scared my own pants off. So definitely not doing that, but if you want to scare yourself, then I guess do that. So yeah, so these are the 3. Really excited to read these ones as well. These ones look like they're going to also be super spooky, and what better time to read them than Halloween time. So those are the spooky, scary, thriller books that I got. And like I said, I did get them in August with my best friend, but we're waiting to read them until end of September, maybe October, or some of them in October. We haven't really talked about it just yet. I know she's reading right now like a really kitschy mystery book. I think it's called Trick or Treat Murder or something. That's so cute. So yeah, so we haven't talked about it yet, but that's why I'm posting this video a little bit later, because it wasn't spooky season when I got them first. So all right, well, if you've read any of those, let me know. If you've read any other books by like Stephen King or by the other authors, let me know, because I am, after Carrie, I want to move on to another Stephen King book. I just don't know which one. I heard maybe The Shining, so I'm not sure. So yeah, so if you have any recommendations for me, please let me know. If you have any other like spooky season recommendations, let me know, because I'm kind of new into this genre, but I'm really excited because I like to be scared from books and TV shows, not from real life stuff. Okay, anyway, so thank you so much again for watching this video. Comment below and let me know, once again, if you have any recommendations for me, or if you liked any of these books, or if you didn't like any of them, just let me know so I kind of have a heads up. Okay, thank you so much again. See you next time.